But I want to start by talking about my business, journalism. It's a profession that's gone through a business convulsion, to say the least. We do not have the advertising money that we used to have, so there's a cutback in reporting staff. But I think the imperative now is we need to up our game. We need to be better. We can't just live in the internet age and accept the impatience and speed that it mandates. We can't be in a situation where we really are saying, oh, we're going to tell people what's going on in a tweet of 140 characters. You don't get close to reality. Now, in doing the long-term, in-depth reporting at the Post, I have the luxury of time, and time makes a big difference. I remember it was about 7-8 years ago, I was doing the fourth book I did on President George W. Bush and his wars, and there was a general who would not talk. And I sent emails, phone messages, used intermediaries, radio silence. So I found out where he lived in the Washington area. And now there's an interesting question. When do you go knock on the door of a four-star general's house when you don't have an appointment? Actually, the best time is 8:15 on a Tuesday night, because you don't want to go on Monday, you don't want to go at the end of the week, you don't want to go during the dinner hour. At 8:15, the chances are pretty good he will not be asleep. And so I knocked on his door at 8:15 on a Tuesday night. And he opened the door and he looked at me and he said, "Are you still doing this shit?" Sorry, I'm quoting him accurately. And he meant it. And I just stood there. And in the CIA, they tell CIA agents, you need to learn to let the silence suck out the truth. You have to be quiet. And so I just did poker face, said nothing, and he looked at me, got a disappointed look on his face, and then come on in, and sat for 2 hours and answered most of the questions. And he went from a no, maybe a second or two, maybe, to a yes, for a simple reason, and that is somebody showed up. And you have to show up, in your businesses and in your world. And in journalism, we're just not showing up enough. We're sitting around on the phone or on computers, emails, and not really engaging in the human contact to get the full story.